What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr Wargames, bringing you another deck profile after the Dark Illusions. As you can see, I'm doing Metalfoes. So this is another deck which, quite frankly, before it was officially released, I was quite concerned that it was all going to be higher rarity stuff. It's actually really easy to get. Everything is rares, commons, and then a couple of supers. And the stuff that's in super, you don't actually run that much of. The hardest stuff to get are kind of like player choice, so pot desires, painful decisions, stuff like that. As you can see, everything is mix and match of sleeves. That's because I've just taken them out of other decks. I've had tests online, it's gone quite well. This is as pure as Metalfoes can get for now. Obviously there's Yangzing build and other type of builds, but we'll go through this one first, and then hopefully in the future I'll be able to bring you the other type of builds. So, without further ado, you play 3 Metalfoes Gold Driver. Again, all the Metalfoes are vanillas, and they're all scales 1s or 8s. They're okay, like they're 19 beat stick, stuff like that. And their effects in the Pendulum Zone is once per turn you can target one other face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, set one Metalfoes spell or trap card directly from your deck. So such as like your fusions and stuff like that, and this is why it's being used in Yangzings, because you pop that on a scale, you pop a Yangzing, you get a monster of your Yangzing, and then you get the fusion material for that, so you're good to go. 3 Metalfoes Stealing, again, play it at 3, and it has the same effect. So you pop a face-up card and then set one Metalfoes spell or trap directly from your deck. 3 Metalfoes Volflame. That's the biggest beast stick of them all, and obviously it's the only one that can't be normal summoned. And then 3 Metalfoes Silverid. So they all have the same effect in the Pendulum Zone, and they're all scales 1 to 8. So they're all very big scales, and they're good to go. Now onto the other engine that is as close as you can get to keeping them pure. It's the Magispectre engine of 3 Bambuku and 3 Kirin. Now, as many people are saying, this card is probably going to get hit in the ban list. It would be a real shame if it does, but it is quite a strong card. So for those of you that don't know what it does, all Magispectres can't be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And obviously with Kirin on the board, because he's a level 6, he's easy to get out with the Metalfoes scales. So he targets one other pendulum monster that you control and one card your opponent controls and returns it to the hand. So you get to recycle half your cards. You can recycle your Bambukus, you can recycle any of the other cards, and it just constantly keeps returning and popping and going around in a circle, which is why people are wanting it banned. Second off, 1 Luster Pendulum Dracula, because it's only at 1. But yeah, you put him in the scale, you pop 1 scale or pop something else, and then you use the Metalfoes to pop this guy and get a fusion, and you've got stuff set up in your extra deck. 2 Archfiend Eccentrics, obviously it's an out to many cards on field, so you target this, target another one and it's popped, or you put in your scales. Again, it's a scale 7, so it's not too bad at all, and then you pop it and pop a back row. Now this card as well, it's gone under the radar, but it's a really good card. It's Blackwing Gofu. Apologies again that it's not all sleeved. I've literally just chopped the physical deck together today, but testing online has gone really well. So this card is like a Cyber Dragon, so you can special summon it if you control no monsters. While this card is special summoned from your hand, you can special summon 2 Vogue tokens, but they cannot be tributed or be used for Synchro material. You can banish this card on one other face-up card, and it gets a Blackwing Synchro. But basically, special summon this guy, 2 tokens, straight away you've got 3 pop targets. So 1 scale, pop 1 token, another scale, pop the 2nd token, and then you've got a level 5 tuner on board, and you're good to go. And that gets you into the Sulcan plays with Magispectre Raccoon. It can get you into your level 8 plays, and so on and so forth from there. Right, so straight onto the spells. 2 Summoner's Art to search out your Volx Flames, to keep you going, and then I haven't seen many people play this, but at this moment in time, making your cards unaffected by your opponent's card effects is quite a big deal. So I play 2 Metaform Formation and 1 Terraform to search it out and deck fin a little bit. So, Metaform Formation. All Metalfoes monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. While the Metalfoes card is in your Pendulum Zone, Metalfoes monsters you control except effect monsters are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. It's not foolproof by any means of the margin, any means of the imagination, sorry, but making your cards unaffected at this moment in time is a great play. obviously in a Yangzing build and other builds like that, this card won't be in there. But this is just for the pure build. Now onto, actually we'll get through Metalfoes Fusion. Only one of this card. This card is freaking amazing. So you fusion summon one Metalfoes Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. Then if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle it into the deck, then draw one card. You can only use the effect once per turn. So this is why you only play one copy. Now, obviously, with new metas coming out, when they're going to be targeting stuff to be banished from grave and so on and so forth, you might want to bump this up. As for now, to be able to go back, search it off, so in one turn, search it off, bang, activate it, get out Big Beast it, put that in your graveyard, shuffle it back into your deck, draw one card. It is absolutely incredible. Such a good card, such a strong card, especially, and the fact that it's core specific and you're only going to want to run it, it's great. Now on to One Pot of Desires. This is a money card. Yes, it's a great card. The cost of banishing 10 to draw 2, the way the Metalfoes work, as long as you've got your Metalfoes Fusion in hand and you're not banishing that guy, this card's great. So you get that in hand. If you have those in hand, you just go bang, pot, getting up for 2, build up your board, use your fusion, recycle your fusion, draw another card, build it up, and off you go. So definitely at 1 if you can get hold of it. Upstart is obviously another alternative, and yeah, play it from that. Now I've only got one Painful Decision because it is stupidly expensive. Obviously I will pick up possibly one more, I'm not too sure, but for the moment I'm playing it is a 39 card deck, so the way I play it is at least 2 Painful Decisions and then 1 Unexpected Die. Now Unexpected Die is meh, it's only in there at this moment in time as a substitute for Painful Decision. So if you control no monster, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower normal monster from your deck. So you activate this card, you get any monster out at all, activate one of your scales, pop that monster, off that goes to the extra deck, and then you're good to go into Gofu or however you want to play it. So that's it for the spell cards. Now on to the trap cards. So 3 Metalfoes counter. If a card, so 3 Metalfoes counters. This is the new trap card, easy, nice and common. If a card you control, or cards you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon 1 Metalfoes monster from your deck. During either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 face-up Metalfoes pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. So it's just recycling, basically, and making sure you've always got something on field. Again, it's one of the step-ins for the core build. Same with Metalfoes Combination. So Metalfoes Combination, once per turn, if a fusion monster is fusion summoned, you can target 1 Metalfoes monster in your graveyard with a lower level than the fusion monster, special summon it. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Metalfoes monster from your deck to your hand. So it's a continuous trap, constantly recycling around again in your grave. You bring out a fusion monster, you bring back a monster, and you keep going from that. Now, obviously you can run Polymerization if you really want to and just bang out the fusion build, but obviously for now, it's kind of 1 fusion beat stick is enough for now, and then circle round for round 2. So that's it for the main deck. As you can see, it's a bit of a mixture, and like I said, there are other alternatives out there, so don't be too worried about that. You can go straight into a Yangzing build, but I know they've gone up in price as well. So this is something that you could probably pick up for quite cheap. I mean, Kieran's will be a couple of quid. There are alternatives to Pot of Desire and Painful Decision, so you don't need to spend stupid money on it all. So you can get a budget version of it and have a bit of fun. Now onto the extra deck. 2 Metalfoes Animite, so 1 Metalfoes monster and 1 monster with 2500 or less attack. Non-effect monster, 2500 beta, rank 5, level 5, sorry. So you can even overlay, if you really wanted to and you had a Gofu on board, you could overlay your Gofu with this guy. 3 Metalfoes Orniac. This is the only effect fusion Metalfoes. So if it's 2 Metalfoes monster, 2800 attack, 22 defense. If a Metalfoes monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict double piercing battle damage to your opponent. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So if you run the Floodgate Trap Hole or the Quaking Mirror Force variant, so you just chuck them in there, and then you're making sure your opponent's stuck in defense. You bring this guy out, and bang bang, you've got double piercing. 2 Metalfoes Crimsonite, so again, this is just a standard non-effect monster, 3k beta, 3k defender. So that's it for the fusion engine of the Metalfoes. Now on to the Synchro engine. Omnisulcan. Great card, everyone's playing it. and obviously you have access to it with Gofu and other cards. So this card's level is always treated as 12, cannot be special summoned, must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending 2 level 5 or higher monsters you control the same level to the graveyard, 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, when a spell or trap card is set on your side of the field, except during the damage state, you special summon 1 power tool synchro monster or 1 level 7 or 8 dragon type synchro monster from your extra deck. Cannot be targeted for attacks or by card effects while you control another synchro monster. So Ultimate Sulking, and that's why you play Crystal Wing. So Crystal Wing is a great card on itself. The fact that Tzolk'in helps you get him out is even better. 1 Cyframe Omega. This is one of the few cards that lets you look at the cards that you banish with Pot of Desires. So you banish that and you bring this guy, and then you get to look at the banished cards and bring one back during your standby phase into your graveyard. 1 Ignistar, because it's a broken card in a Pendulum deck. It's another one of them cards that if you can make it, do so. And obviously you can make it with Bambuku and Gofu. 1 Nevada High Paladin. Just testing this out. It seems like a fun card. It might be a bit tricky to try and make it. It might be a bit fun. So it needs 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner synchro monster. So it's a level 2 for level 10. So because it will be a very strong card to play, and obviously it's a Pendulum Synchro. Now onto the Xyz. Again, Gargoyle Cowboy, staple, put it in when you can. Same with Castell, same with Abyss Dweller, and then 1 Magister Paladin, just so you can search out the cards that you need to search out. So that is it for the deck profile. For the Metalfoes, just as pure as you can get. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. I will be working on a Yangzing build and other variant builds of the Metalfoes just to see how they do. So thanks again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, happy dueling.